Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is EPR Originals, and today is temperature count check-in. If you tuned in for a budgeting video, this is a crochet video, but stick around, you still might enjoy it. And before we get started, I would like to thank you guys for joining me and thank all my subscribers. So we're creeping up there, and I have Rigel on the table who's wanting to bump the camera. I will get her off in a minute. Before I get started too, I'm also going to insert a clip of where I got to at the end of January, and then we'll check into where I am now, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so this is to the end of January, so this is the first 31 rows. We were warm at the beginning of the year, then we've gone from cold to very cold back and forth. We are in February, so I do know that we're still going to go from cold to very cold, but it's going to actually be a little bit warmer. I'm not think it should be warm enough that I can change colors back to this, I think that's goldenrod color. No, it's corn silk, I think is what that color's called. Okay, so that's where we were at the end of January temperature-wise. Today is March the 11th that I'm filming this, and I am on February 19th. I had planned to get all the way to the end of February into the last row of February with you guys, but just didn't get quite that far. I've just had some issues, and I didn't have as many days I could many hours I could dedicate to crocheting. So we are going to start with the 19th. So we were at 64 degrees on the 18th. Was our average was 64.7 degrees, which was in the tangerine range. And then on the 19th, we dropped down to 48.1, which is the tiger lily range, which is this nice, pretty orange here, which I really come to love this orange color. We were in the tiger lily range, so we're almost down to the berry red range. And I've used a lot of the berry red. I think I'm going to actually go and buy this weekend and buy another skein of the berry red. But so far, I haven't really needed to use any other colors a lot. And as you can see, we have been getting into these a little bit warmer tangerine colors. And looking ahead, so we are going to transition from this tangerine color to the tiger lily color. And we will do this row together. So let me pull out my last stitch here so I can join in my new color. I'll pull that stitch out. And I went ahead and kind of turned my piece just so to make it easier. So I'm gonna flip that here. I'm gonna scoot it where it's hopefully in range. And I'm gonna have to figure out, probably before next time, some other way to film this because this is getting a little bit big. So let me start my last single crochet. Pull up my new color. And clip my old color yarn here. And pull that out of the way. And I'm going to do my chain one. And then I'm going to turn in quotation marks my work, but I'm just flipping that corner over there. And I'm going to start my first single crochet, and I'm going to catch that yarn under there. Just kind of to hold it out of the way. And I am going to have, I don't think I chained one. I did chain one. We're going to see how well I crochet and talk. We'll see how well we do this. I've lost my chain of thought there, but we're doing the blanket, the linen stitch, which is single crochet followed by a chain one. Your single crochets falls in the chain one of the previous row. So, oh, I know what I was gonna say. I think when I finish February, when I get to the end of February, I am going to sew in my ends because there's a lot of ends, and I'm not a fond of sewing in my ends. And I think if I get to the very end and all I have left are my ends to sew in, I'm gonna probably take me forever before I finally actually make myself finish it up, because I do that sometimes. I'll have a product all finished all except for weaving in the ends and sewing in the ends, and it'll sit there for a couple weeks before I finally make myself weave in the ends. So how's the weather where you guys are? You know, here it's been up and down. Like I said, it's been fairly warm lately. It's supposed to get cold this weekend. It's supposed to be down to 20. I'm not sure if that's Sunday or Monday. It's supposed to be down to 20. So, even though I don't really want cold weather, I kind of would like to use my brown. I know that's a silly reason, but that's what I want. So, I'm also working on another crochet video. I've been working on it for a few weeks. I just haven't been able to finish it. The cats have decided they are the stars of the show, and so they keep jumping on the table every time I start to video anything, whether it's a budgeting video or a crochet video. They're like, oh, the camera's on. It's my time to shine. So I have shut them in the bedroom for now. So hopefully they won't start bumping on the door before I get this finished. But I've been working on another crochet video. I'll try to finish it this weekend and get it out this weekend. I had wanted to post it today, actually. Finish it last weekend and post it today. But I had to run in with a feral cat. I have some feral cats I've been feeding. And I needed to take a couple of them to the vet to be neutered or spayed and neutered. And after I got one of them trapped, she bit me. So I had a swollen finger for several days, which made it kind of difficult to crochet and difficult to do some things. But it's all good. It wasn't, they gave me an antibiotic, and we didn't get that I didn't end up with that bad infection that you can get from a cat bite. And the cat's still with me. She's been fixed now. She's back outside. She's still showing up every morning to be fed. So she'll be living her best outdoor cat life. You know, I hate that they're outside. They're going to have to be outside kitties, but they're just not friendly at all. They wouldn't make good inside kitties. So I'm just going to give them the best outdoor life I can. So that's about all I could do for them. And like I said, I feel a little bad about that, but you know, there's just some things you just don't have any control over. So that is my kitty story for the week. Let's see. Well, let's see. What about budgeting? Let's go to budgeting stuff since some other videos are. I'm actually, so far, I haven't done my weekend spending, but so far I'm actually doing pretty good for this paycheck. I'm in the middle of the pay period. I'm actually doing pretty good. I still have a good bit of grocery money. I'm gonna go grocery shopping today. And I really honestly don't need much from the grocery store, but St. Patrick's Day is coming up. And I think I want to make corned beef and cabbage. And I think I'm not really going to make the standard corned beef and cabbage like I usually do. I think I'm just going to cook the corned beef and make the cabbage separate. And then just fix some mashed potatoes to go with it instead of doing the corned beef, cabbage, carrots, potatoes all in one crock pot. But I think I'm going to do that, and that way I can slice up what's the corned beef for sandwiches too, so I can have that for sandwich meat. So we'll see. We will see, because right now I think I got like $110, $112 left in my grocery budget, which is pretty good. So, and I'm still trying to eat down stuff in my freezer. So, trying to keep my grocery budget as low as possible. And gas prices have been crazy. I mean, they've not just been high, but they've been kind of erratic. Like, I filled up at Costco. It was $3.76. The gas station around down the street from Costco was like $3.80 something. To me, that wasn't a surprising difference because Costco's always cheaper. Then I was driving around on another part of town, and there's a gas station, and it was like it was $4.09. And I was like, wow, geez, that's a whole lot more than what I just paid at Costco. And then the gas station across the street was $3.89 a gallon. I'm like, that's just weird and erratic. And then the next day I had to go, I had to take the cats to the vet, and I had to go a couple towns over to take the cats to the vet. So, on my way there, I passed some 389s and some 409s. I even passed some 370s. There's one place I passed and it was $3.59 a gallon still. I'm like, geez, if I'd waited till I came over this way, I would have saved some money. But, you know, it's not an area I go to that often, so it's not that far, but I just don't ever go over that way. So, I know gas prices they're just strange right now. You know, just with everything going on. But that must be on gas prices. And I'm almost finished this row. So we're almost finished the 19th of February. So, and then the 20th, I believe, I'm going to pull this back out and look at it real quick. And see, I believe the 20th is the same color. Yeah, the 20th is going to be the same color. And then we will go back to the Tiger Lily for a few days. Wait, 20th is the same color. 21st is the same color. Then we go back to the Tangerine for a few days. Then we drop back down to the Tiger Lily. Let me finish these last few stitches. These last few stitches. And then I can get this video edited up. And then I'm going to try to finish that other video that I'm working on, which is a bunny lovey. And I'm going to see if I can find a picture and insert it here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have anything really good at this point to put in, because I'm going to go ahead and get this edited and up before I finish that video. But I might have a picture I can insert of what I'm working on here. And but keep your eyes out for that video. If it doesn't come out this weekend, maybe I'll get it out midweek. I'm sure I'm going to finish filming it today. It's just the editing, because there's a bunch of bits and pieces and chopping back and forth. That's probably going to take me a little while to get it done. But this is where we are with our temperature blanket. It's looking pretty. It's looking really, really pretty so far. And I really love these colors. Like I said, I'm really loving this Tiger Lily color. I'm really loving that color. I'm also loving those temperatures when it's been getting those days, are those days that I've been liking. And these, this tangerine color, excuse me, this tangerine color, kind of liking those days too. And you can tell spring has sprung by my voice, because I'm having some allergy issues right now. But don't like the cold either, so I'll just deal with the allergy issues. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. And like I said, keep your eyes peeled. I will hopefully have another crochet video out this weekend. And if not, whether I have a crochet video out this weekend or next week, or neither, next weekend is payday weekend. So we'll have payday Friday, Sinking Fun Saturday, and Savings Challenge Sunday. And we'll see if I stay on the same path I'm on right now for these 2 weeks. Anyway, I will check in with you guys later. Thank you guys for joining me. And like any other YouTube channel, you can like, subscribe, share, all those wonderful things. Thanks.